Howdy, I'm Matt, and this is a quick update on the Project Fluttergate. She has come along really well in the last 24 hours. You'll notice there are some pins on her. We've gone for the clipped wing design. I'm just going to pop that up there. I've got this special tool. It really needs a video of its own. It was really cool. And if you take a quick look at the canopy, you will see that I've been and dug out massive chunks out of the canopy, the front fuse area and out of the canopy as well, because I am aiming to put one of those in the nose. But I will be starting with a little 900 milliamp 4S pack to begin with. That is the motor which we will be using. It is a Cobra. So a quick look at this on there, if it zooms, or I'd have to take my words for it. It's a Cobra 2221 -8 1870 kV. Oh, there's the other battery we'll be using. There's a little 4S pack. It delivers about 700 watts and about 1.7 kilograms of thrust in a model which won't be weighing more than a few hundred grams, to be frankly honest. It's almost there. You'll notice that I put some carbon up underneath the wings. I've only gone with one piece of carbon in the wing, on the premise that if I write it off, then because the model was so cheap, I probably won't even bother picking it out. But anyway, there's carbon going along the fuselage. The wings have been clipped, and I've got some core flute on the wing tips. And again, big hat tip to Andrew Horseman for his help. Not only did he get those models for me, and they were £7.99, not £8.99. I made a bit of screw up on that. Gone down for the elevator fin section. Again, I've clipped that down as well. You may be wondering about surfaces. They are here on my desk, just down there. I've spray painted them black. So we'll be having a red, grey and black model. And let me just put her on there on top of the Focke Wulf, and we'll take a quick look-ish. There you go. That's what she looks like. I don't know if it's going to be ready for tomorrow, to be frankly honest, ladies and gents, but I'll try my best. I'm out this evening, so yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So anyway, that's the update on Project Fluttergate. The actual reason for this video is that you may have noticed somehow that there is a Focke Wulf on my desk. So this was a German model. Apparently it was quite a prolific aeroplane in real life. That's as much as my historical knowledge goes. What you will notice is that this model has quite a lot of history to it, just because of the amount of dust on this model. This model was bought as a job lot, and I'll give you a quick sneaky hint. Down here, there is a P39 down there as well, which also gets flown tomorrow, and that one might not last very long. Anyway. This one also might not last very long. I've just gone to wire it up, and what I've got, you're going to have to excuse me, I need to put the iPad down to this because I've only got one hand, so you're going to have to read my notepad at the moment. I do apologise for that. Let me just plug it on a second. Can you spot the issue? Yeah, no inputs. There's some inputs on the transmitter, and I got a dodgy servo on it. Was that the reason why it got stuck on top of a shelf many moons ago? I don't know. I really can't remember. I've had this one and that P39 model for a very long time now, literally over a year. It's been sat on top of the cupboard, and I finally got it down. So it is going to go and get flown tomorrow, not on a 2S battery, by the way. Little tip for you. While I've got 4S batteries kicking around on my workbench, I never, ever power up a new model with anything more than a 2S battery. The reason being is that if I've made a screw up, or maybe you've made a screw up when it comes to the ESC, and I've left the throttle up or something, maybe the throttle's been reversed, or especially a model which has had a previous owner, is that if the model did spin up on you on the desk, it would only be on 2S, and it's not going to be that fast, and you've basically halved, if not more, limited the amount of damage which you could do, especially with such a small little battery like that. So big tip for you, use a 2S battery when you're working on your desktop, because everything works as you expected. You can calibrate the ESC and so on and so forth like that, but if you did make a screw up, spin the prop up, it's going to be like less than half the speed on the propeller. So if you did hit yourself, God forbid, it won't hurt so much. And yeah, anyway, coming back onto the topic, Focke Wulf, yeah, that's really annoying. And I've just screwed on the wing as well. So I'm not going to go, what I am going to do is get another servo for that side. It's only a little plastic geared one, and I will cut that one out, and I'll replace it with one of the Tower Pro MG90S servos. You know, the ones which are guaranteed to be fake, but actually they work really, really well. So I'll be sticking that out in the wingtip and then soldering the wires up underneath, and just make a nice little job as best I can underneath that wing. But anyway, this Focke Wulf definitely needs to get flown tomorrow. It's been here for far too long. If she doesn't find a home tomorrow with one of the lads at the flying club, what flying club? At the funny farm. I call it a club. Yeah, we don't normally do clubs, do we? Anyway, we'll be taking it up to the funny farm. It will get flown. If she doesn't find a home there and then it will be coming back in a bin bag. Now, I know that some of you are going to be like freaking out, Matt, why are you going to be trashing a model like this? Well, the honest answer is that this model's been here for like 18 months minimum. You can see the 18 months worth of dust on there. I've got no interest in, as I discovered, no interest in models like this. They just don't float my boat at all. It's got landing gear for one, so that's flawed. And you might be saying, oh Matt, but you could then you could do it as a belly lander or something like that. Well, yeah, you're right, but then it's a tri-blade, and then I need to change the propeller for it, and it's not me. It really isn't. And this is really nice, actually. I'm really happy to say that this model is not for me, and I know it's not for me, and as such, we'll try and find it a new home, see if one of the guys want it for a sensible amount, yeah, hopefully she'll go on and find a new home tomorrow. If not, we might have a video of it having a sudden gust of gravity later on in the day. But I know that's harsh, and I hope that kind of makes sense to you, is that I know what models I like, and this really isn't one of them. But I do, like I've said many times before, I appreciate why people like models like this. Their scale, they have a historical significance, they can role play these things in their head. I'm not up for role play unless... Let's not even go there on that one. So anyway, that's the Focke Wulf. And on a more cheerier note, this is Project Fluttergate. It is going to be bonkers fast. No way twos about it. I want to be coming home and saying to you, and have it on video, that this one does a ton, and it cost me $7.99. That would be a great video, don't you think? And of course, we know it's going to be fast. Look, it's coloured red. Red is the fastest colour. It's a proven fact. Anyway, from myself, Matt, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this episode. I have been using the iPad, so apologies for the shakiness. I am here giggling in the background, and of course it vibrates at the same time. Nothing I can do about that. I will continue to giggle as I always have. So if you are out flying this weekend, have a fantastic time flying. And if you're not, I'll stick a battery in for you. So from myself, Matt, cheerios. Oh, and Project Fluttergate. Yay!